Hello. So, hello guys, good evening, and my name is Ashutosh Yadav. I'm a creative director at Designer Monkey Private Limited, and today we actually decided to have a session on digital entrepreneurship, but there is some really unforeseen situation came around to Mr. Yogesh Udgire. So we are postponing today's session to tomorrow, but but I have something for you, and that's one amazing opportunity for all the youngsters across India to join our amazing competition. So let me stream that particular ad so that we all see what exactly that is, and then if you I'll be waiting for approximately 1 to 1.5 minutes after that. If you have any questions, you can directly ask me, and we'll switch off our session for today, and we'll continue this today's session tomorrow.
Hello, creative champions. Do you wish to win worth rupees 3 lakhs, Apple 14, Apple Watch, PS5, and much more? If yes, then we have an opportunity for you. Showcase your capabilities to the social media world. You must be wondering how. By participating in our video creation contest with maximum 3 people in it. Your topic can be your ideas, insights, or a success story on any domain of developed India. Submit your videos by 30th November 2023. Please note, this video contest is exclusively for students only. Motivate your friends, take them along to the India's growth journey. Remember, your talent will be celebrated and rewarded like never before. So hurry up, grab your cameras and start filming. All the best. For more details, click on the description link below. Hello, creative champions. Do you wish to win worth rupees 3 lakhs, Apple 14, Apple Watch, PS5, and much more?
So guys, we have seen that particular ad, and now uh, again we are live with Mr. Yogesh Udgire. There was some issue, technical issue, so we are definitely going to continue the session today only. There's actually literally I got a mini heart attack just because I have to postpone it and arrange everything tomorrow. So thank God it's not happening, and let's welcome Mr. Yogesh Udgire, and we'll be asking some really amazing questions on today's topic, which is why digital entrepreneurship is really important, and why this is considered as the future. So let's welcome Mr. Yogesh Udgire.
Hi Ashutosh, am I audible?
Yeah, definitely, you're audible.
Sorry Ashutosh, there was a hitch on my side. Being traveling, I'm in a very poor network region, so I'm sorry for people who are there online.
Yeah, we were
Good.
actually watching your advertisement right now, so it's fine. Let's start the session right now, and with the first question, which is why digital entrepreneurship is the future. We already talked. We already had 2 sessions before to that. We covered how exactly India came to this particular position where it's got lots of leading entrepreneurs, lots of leading future aspirants. So that's been cleared. And second, we talked about the correlation between two major factors, which is definitely skills and opportunities. Yes. So today we are going to talk a little bit more on the skill part and creating our own self opportunities. So my question here, Mr. Udgire, is why digital entrepreneurship is the future? Why it's considered as the future?
Okay, so before we go to the future part, let us understand what is digital. So, digital is the technology that we used. In normal parlance, people who are engineers, they have been using the digital term very frequently. Digital is nothing but that which uses a technology which we call it as 0 and 1. So there was analog technology, then came a digital technology. So with silicon chips, the advent of silicon chips and the microelectronics development which took place, so the technology became the forefront. So digital technology is basically the technology which works on zeros and ones, so bluntly speaking, so anything that uses technology. So with the development of technology, the software domain also developed into a very unprecedented domain. So it's a digital technology. When we say, it's a combination of three things. In Indian parlance, it is called as yantra, mantra, and tantra. So yantra is basically the hardware aspects of it, what we say. Mantra is the software aspects of it. And tantra, what we call it as basically the networking aspects of it. I'm just giving an analogy. It's not exactly the same,
Tantra is
but
the system,
yeah,
conceptualization.
absolutely. So the combination of hardware, software, and networking, and the merger of other technologies into it. So what has happened to it? A new domain of digital technologies have come, and because of this new domain, the merger, the synchronization, the things that are happening is so huge, it's so humongous that it is not possible for a normal person to keep a track of that. Now, coming back to the second part of it, so what I wanted to understand is understand the power of digital. So, digital itself is very much powerful. So, what is digital is basically anything which uses the technology, part one. Part two is digital is very cheap. I'm not saying it is free, but it is the cheapest of the all the technologies that are available. So even if you see the handsets which are there, even if you see the TV, so wherever the things are there, even if the automobile is there, there are chips these days. So the hardware, the software, and the networking, wherever you go, whichever part is there, it can be medical, it can be fintech, it can be the military, it can be the space technologies. It is immaterial of those things, but these hardware, software, and communication technologies are merging, mixing, integrating, synchronizing in left, right, and corner. So we call it as it is growing in height, it is going in depth, it is going higher, broader, and deeper in all the aspects. The second part is these technologies, because of hardware, software, they are easy to use. I'm not saying very easy to use, but for an end user, because of the user interface, because of the user experience, all those things which are developing, so they are far more easier. So if you see the handphones which are there, people from any part of the world with any language, it's very easy for them to understand and use it. If you see WhatsApp, all people are using WhatsApp nowadays. So the technology gives very ease of use. It is cheaper. I'm not saying it is free of cost. And that's why, and it is integrating. So digital is the new norm. So irrespective of the business, see now in business also, if you see, there was a domain where there was what we used to call it as traditional entrepreneurship. So traditional entrepreneurship, what was it? Because it was traditional, it was not necessary for a person to know about technology. But nowadays, if you see all the seven segments or domains of the business, it can be strategy, it can be sales, it can be marketing, it can be finance, HR, operations, whichever domain of business you take, everywhere for communication, for utilization, the technology has become the integral part. Now, because of this power and potential of this technology, the entrepreneurship which was there earlier, it is getting an edge. So entrepreneurship is not going anywhere. In digital domain also it is required. So now what we call it as a person needs to have a digital mindset. So what we say a digital mindset is they need to understand the power and potential of technology. And it is not necessarily that you need to know the intricacies of the technologies. For example, a Formula One racer needs to know how to drive a car. He is least interested in the automobile engineering of the car. Neither the Formula One racer knows to how to repair the car. So the Formula One racer knows only one thing: driving the car. That is what is there. Similar way, entrepreneurship, they need to know how to drive the business. And for driving the business, what needs to be done. So technology gives them an upper edge. And most important is what we call it as a cloud now. So technology need not have the physical infrastructure. So when we say business, any of the business, there is a value creation that used to happen. So entrepreneurship, what was? It was nothing but the value creation that was happening. So it started with trading, then people went into that. There was value addition. Now we call it, when value addition of value is multiplied. So we call it as value creation now. So digital entrepreneurship, the new buzzword is the business is technology dependent. So that's why digital entrepreneurship is the new. And why it is the future? Because COVID, again, I'm repeating the same thing, is COVID pushed us into use of technology. So irrespective of the business people are in. So when I mean to say the business that we are in. So Ashutosh, do I need to switch my camera horizontal?
Yeah, you can definitely. That would
Okay.
be better. Yeah,
So for ease of usage with you,
better.
is it visible? Okay, Ashutosh.
Yes, yes, definitely. It's better.
Okay. So thanks, Ashutosh. So it's a bit tilted. That's why I'm just managing it.
No
Doesn't
problem.
matter. One sec. I think now it's best.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. So where we are, so Ashutosh, what I was telling is the digital technology has become an integral part of it. It has become the foundation part of it. And because of this reason, the entrepreneurship which was there, it has got a very distinct edge. So what I mean by distinct edge, so the business which was there, digital has given a multiplier effect. So when we say a multiplier effect, Ashutosh, the businesses earlier were restricted to a particular geography or a particular country, and it was mandatory for the person to have the physical presence out there if he wanted to expand. But digital gave that edge. So sitting at our home, sitting in our home, we can create that ecosystem, and it need not be having a physical infrastructure. So digital can be created, a value creation using a technology. So if you see, Ashutosh, WhatsApp is a product in its own self. Sorry. Amazon is a product in itself. Google is a product in itself. Same is case with each and every of the social media tools. So these people who are there, so there are two parts of it. So there are people who are creating the systems, people who are creating the processes, people who are creating the making use of tools. And on the social media, if you see, there are people who are consuming the content, and there are people who are creating the content, and then people who are supporting this ecosystem. So digital entrepreneurship is basically this virtual systems. It's a huge network of people. So when we talk about blockchain technology, the banking part of it, the fintech part of it, when we talk about augmented reality and virtual reality, it's other part of it, the hardware software part of it. Okay, the cloud computing part of it, where all the things are hosted part of it. When we talk about the mobile apps, again there are different platforms. When we speak about website, then there are different platforms. So the numerous tools and technologies which are getting created, so that is happening, Ashutosh. So people who are consuming the content sitting at our home or being in the college also, so everywhere, so this digital foundation which has become the part of our day-to-day life. So that's why what we say is digital is the future. And that's why entrepreneurship is there. So when we say entrepreneurship, because for the challenges which are there, which are coming, and also for the value creation, and also for applying these technologies. So when we see poverty elevation, when we see the agriculture part of it, when we see the governance part of it, when we see the education part of it, the self development or the spirituality part of it. So, Ashutosh, this immersion of technology which is happening and the experiences that it is giving, so people are discovering more and more things. And that's why the power, because now artificial intelligence, when we say artificial intelligence, so it is uh, artificial intelligence. It is the one which is not natural. And human beings are given the capability of natural intelligence. But to make use of those powers, Ashutosh, we need to know how to use that. So just take an example of Chat GPT, which has come, Ashutosh. To make the use of Chat GPT, what needs to be done is people who are good with asking questions. So the more detailed the question, more refined is the answer. So Chat GPT on its own cannot do anything unless and until the person gives proper set of questions to get the desired results. Now that is the challenge. So that's why we call it as the devices have become smart, but people need to become much more smarter to use those smarter devices. Therefore, what we say, digital entrepreneurship is the future because value creation is going to happen from there. The new tools are going to be created out there. And artificial intelligence, in my opinion, again, this is my personal opinion, is going to give rise to the divine intelligence. What I say divine intelligence because Bharat Varsha, what we say, was blessed with all the spiritual stuff. People here had much more bigger ambitions in their life. For them, life was beyond the death part of it. So they used to be one with those almighty, with those creators. And hence, if you see, I don't know if you have read Ashutosh, there was a beautiful, wonderful scientist called as Dr. David Hawkins who created the consciousness scale. And this consciousness scale, Ashutosh, is able to measure. They have created the software, they have created the hardware of human beings. And these scales, now they are developing the tools. How is it that the consciousness level of the humanity can be increased, irrespective of the education of the person? And what is it that needs to be done to enhance that? So, why it is future is because of all those reasons, because we are all born into technology, we are using technology, we are growing in technology, so everything is happening into the technology domain. So that's why the future cannot be without technology. And why entrepreneurship? Because this will require a multiple of intelligence that is there in the humanity. So human beings need to develop the digital mindset, and to develop that digital mindset, that is the process that we are coming up to. Yes, Ashutosh.
Yes, definitely. There's a lot of information, and that was amazing about the researches going on and the new technologies coming on. Yes, definitely there are lots of technologies and fast and really fast. The changes are actually happening. So people need to adapt faster than what's being published and what's being done and what's being invented and processed out. So they need to learn more, they need to transition fast. So that's really important thing to do. And my next question is actually interconnected with this one. See, now we know that this is the future. Digital is the future because G20 summit, we all see that tokenization of the digital economy and a digital transaction system is being pushed across the globe. And India was definitely a pioneer. India was the first country who did that in UPI, and it was an amazing thing. Even no West country see, it's like in India, even if we don't consider it, anything coming from West becomes the standard. But the first time in the world, literally the first time, not exactly the first time, because yoga and meditation became the standard for the world, but they changed it. They transformed it and slapped the name tag. Even before that, lots of scientific theories and things were slapped upon, and taken for granted, like it's been for ages by the West. But this time we have the proof. This time we actually proved that we did that, and we did that before them, and we did that in a very, very, very mass scale. Like 100 crores of people is literally a very big mass scale. So we are pioneering the digital transformation for the whole world this time. So tell me, as you said, like traditional entrepreneurship was there, and then it kind of died out. Tell me a little bit about that. Like, is it literally going to be a death sentence for the traditional entrepreneurs and traditional businesses, or will there be a middle ground?
No, Ashutosh. So traditional businesses are going to stay. So we are going to need food. So the farms are required. There will be some vendors who are required. We need a milkman. We need a servant who will be coming. So traditional businesses will be there. But now these traditional businesses, I'm not saying they will get uprooted, but they will need to get used to the technology part of it. So if you even if you go to the rural part of India, in the villages, people have started using mobile phones, and most of them are having their smart mobile phones, Ashutosh. So sorry, people are getting connected with the technology. So part one is they have started with communication. Part two is people are also seeking information there. So when I say people are seeking information there, they are looking for things. So earlier our thing also started. The first interaction of the technology today is the mobile phone. After the using of mobile phone, people first consume the content. After consuming the content, then people start responding to it. People start creating their own virtual profiles. People start creating their own contents also now. And somewhere down the line, Ashutosh, everybody needs name, fame, money. So people, content creators who were there. So there were people who were dancers. Now they are creating videos, putting it online. There were writers. They're making use of the technologies. So if you see all the people who are there into traditional business, somewhere down the line, there is a switch which is happening. So it is becoming much more easier for them. It is becoming cheaper for them. It is becoming accessible for them. So Ashutosh, if you find there is a whole lot gamut of things, even for traditional business. So vegetable vendor, currently, if you go to any marketplace in India, they are accepting online payments. So they are using mobile phones. There are people I saw who are giving orders on WhatsApp also. These people are having some person and they are delivering it also now. So it need not be only the Swiggy and Zomato are delivering, but these people are delivering now. So if there is a bania shop, kirana shop at my place, in my premises in building, when I send on WhatsApp, he's sending me the material household groceries coming. Somebody is physically delivering it, but we are paying him on his GPay only, Ashutosh.
So that means
So the
just the
physical part is
communication.
there. Yeah,
Yes. The actual, as you said, the physical part, the actual business stays there. Just the communication and transaction, mode of transaction and communication actually changed.
absolutely.
So
And
that's for.
in my opinion,
Yes, yes.
yeah.
Please go
So
ahead.
whatever the strength of the person, see what digital is doing is whatever is the strength of a individual person, digital is just giving the multiplier effect. See, if I'm a good cook, I can sell my cooking classes, I can sell my expertise online, I can get more famous online. So digital is giving me the multiplier effect. It is giving me the platform. It is giving me the access to multiply my strengths and my skills. And that is at a either free of cost or very cheap. So that is the power of technology. So why digital is growing by leaps and bounds? I say it is easy to use, it is far more cheaper, it gives the multiplier effect. And there is no other thing as of now which is giving all the three things together. So that's why the use of digital is growing exponentially, and there is no challenge to that as of now, Ashutosh. So that's why we say digital entrepreneurship is the future, because entrepreneurship was synonymous to growth. It was synonymous to value creation world over. It was people who are into business, they were creating. So entrepreneurial mindset was known. So that entrepreneurial mindset now has become a digital mindset.
So digital is okay, that which gives value, that which gives multiplier effect, that which gives the exponential growth for individual or the organization. So that's why. And traditional businesses will be staying, Ashutosh. There is no need about it. Yeah, but they will be having their own limitations out there. So whenever it will come down to those people, they need to grow. They'll be becoming part of the system. They'll be either joining somebody or they'll have to go come online. There's no other third thing.
Yeah, actually, government has tried to push a little bit further. Like they have launched GEM, where it's been like in the system for past many years. So GEM, you might be knowing about where they actually go and put on the tenders, and even for the MSMEs and small businesses, it's really amazing what the GEM is
So
doing.
Ashutosh, yes, what you said is perfectly right. But the challenge with the GEM is that GEM, the government e-marketplace, is limited more to the government organizations. Okay, but the next project of government of India is much more bigger and powerful. It is called as ONDC, Open Network Digital Commerce. Open Network Digital Commerce is people, there are a lot of buyers who are there online, there are a lot of sellers who are online, and then there are a lot of logistics provider also online. So now when you go to Amazon or Flipkart, so the buyers and the sellers are there, but the transition used to happen between the Amazon, the money used to go to the Amazon sometimes. So it was Amazon or the Flipkart that used to make money. Now government has removed that barrier also. Now, if you go to ONDC, and I think in the years to come, as the adoption is increase of ONDC, Open Network Digital Commerce, Ashutosh, I'm very sure, like UPI, that will be one of the magnanimous project of Government of India, and there will be huge people globally who will be logging into ONDC.
Amazing.
Yes. ONDC is according to me, it will be, just keep watching it. Currently, it is on a very low profile, but as more and more people are hooking to it, the ease is growing, the acceptability is growing. So ONDC will create havoc in the marketplace. And it will give you, according to me, a very tough fight to Amazon and Flipkart, all online e-commerce stores. And also there is one more thing, Ashutosh, which I wanted to tell you. Uh, there's another project of government which is called as UHI, Universal Health Interface. Now, in Universal Health Interface, what Government of India has done, they are connecting the entire health fraternity on one app. So each individual's all medical records, their blood group, right from their birth, everything will be stored online. All the pathological labs, all the clinics, all the hospitals, all the pharma companies, all the medical stores, all the testing labs, all things will be available at click of a button. So which hospital, how many beds are empty, doctor is available, not available, where to get the blood. So all the things. So what government has done is, like Google Places, when we go, when I want to have a pizza near me, Google Places will show, okay, these are 10, 20, 30, 40 places. In the same way, when I want to have a blood bank, the map will show me. When I want to go and have the test done, the test centers will be there, diagnostic centers will be there. When I want to go to the hospitals or the clinics, get admitted, all that information, medical stores. So these two projects again are going to be a very big leap for the government of India. And I'm proud to say that India is marching ahead because no other country had ever dreamt of, not only dreamt, but India is implementing it. ONDC is a reality. You can go to the website and check out. ONDC is there. Same way, Universal Health Interface is there. It's not yet launched completely, but the things are there. So that is possible, Ashutosh.
That's really nice, and that's very good direction, because lot we actually facing we are definitely facing an issue where lots of international companies come in and take out lots of cash and go back to their countries, including Amazon and including the Flipkart. Flipkart is right now owned by international firm Walmart. So this might be a very nice thing to keep money uh, within the country at least. So right now, I guess we are clear on why digital entrepreneurship really is important, and why and how this is going to affect and change the Indian economies. So before we actually had a talk with you, because I thought you are going to we are going to skip this session today. We actually talked about one of your show. It's an online competition where people are going to put videos, I guess, right? Can you tell a little bit
Yes,
about it?
absolutely. So, Ashutosh, what we are going to do is to ignite the spark of creativity and innovation amongst the students' fraternity, student community. So, what we are doing, Ashutosh, we are launching a national contest wherein a student can pick up any idea, any domain, showing a success story or an idea. It can be what is the way out for Bharat in this new century. So, what are the ways in which we can grow? What are the ideas that they can share? So, it can be a success story, existing success story. It can be an idea. It can be a suggestion. So, whatever the student can dream and think of, and they can apply it to any of the growth areas. So, now the aspiration for all of us, and especially our Prime Minister, is that he wants to make Bharat a developed nation by 2047. And also there are projects which are being implemented wherein the human development index of Indians and the per capita would be enhanced to those national levels. So developed economy, India's per capita GDP currently is around $2,500, more or less it will be around that. That needs to be enhanced 10 times, going to $20,000 plus. So that is the per capita income. And also our innovation capability. So that human development index has both those components. To make that happen, so we need the people. So when we say digital entrepreneurship is the future, because if any NEP also, if you see, government of India has already put in the coding, the programming, the technology aspects right from school students. So this contest, what we are creating, Ashutosh, where we are bringing all the people from the platform, their ideas, the students they can create, and we'll tell them, okay, and it is a small video that they can create and they will upload it. And there are a lot of sponsors who will be giving them the cash prizes. And those are also digital gadgets like iPhones will be there, PS5 systems will be
Okay,
there, the gaming
don't tell
systems, consoles.
everything. Let us watch the
Absolutely.
launch video again, so that the people who actually missed that last time, this time they will cover it.
Okay, you go ahead, we'll show them.
Hello, creative champions. Do you wish to win worth rupees 3 lakhs, Apple 14, Apple Watch, PS5, and much more? If yes, then we have an opportunity for you. Showcase your capabilities to the social media world. You must be wondering how. By participating in our video creation contest with maximum 3 people in it. Your topic can be your ideas, insights, or a success story on any domain of developed India. Submit your videos by 30th November 2023. Please note, this
Try to
video
do the selfie
contest
with
is
our
exclusively
session.
for students only. Motivate your friends, take them along to the India's growth journey. Remember, your talent will be celebrated and rewarded like never before. So hurry up, grab your cameras and start filming. All the best. For more details, click on the description link below. Hello, creative champions. Do you wish
So that was really nice, and I guess everyone got to know about what exactly this is going to be. And the last submission is 30th of November. Please note down, and you'll be getting the details. We'll be uploading the details where they can fill the form, right?
Absolutely.
Or
We'll be
they
sharing it
can
here
go
also.
to
It will be there on our website
our
also.
website
Yeah.
also. Okay, so Digital Transformation Academy. What's the website? Can you tell me? I'll just write it down on the screen.
It is digitalmarketing.edu.in.
Digitalmarketing.edu.in. Okay, so I'll write it down on the screen. Hold on. And you can tell a little bit about the process and how the things are going to be.
Yeah. So what we have done is we have brought in the experts from industry, from academia, from research and government as judges for this contest. So there will be judges who will be evaluating, and students need to just prepare a video and upload it. So the video can be from 30 seconds to maximum 3 minutes, so that which they can prepare it and they can submit it online. And then there are two components. Once the video is accepted, we'll share the links of the video to you. Now the students, 60% of the weightage for the contest is given by the judges. Whatever marks will be given by the judges, that will carry 60% weightage. 40% weightage will be by the student's capability, how he popularizes the video, how many likes and how many engagement he gets from the public. So there will be public also will be evaluating the video, and there are judges also. And these two combination, then we'll be declaring the winners who will be there. So that's a simple thing. And it's a cash prizes. Then there are goodies which are there, and we'll have a great time. So at the last 3 years back when we did the contest, we got almost 700 entries. This time we are sure to cross 7,000 entries, Ashutosh.
7,000. Okay, that's really very nice. So will we be seeing all the participants' videos as well, like in the YouTube or something?
Yeah. So Ashutosh, there will be consolation prizes. All the people who are participating in the contest will be given certificates also. They'll be given due recognition also. And the winners will be, it is open and transparent. Everybody can see it also, who is there. It will be there on all our platforms. We'll be sharing those videos on all our platforms.
Okay, so all 7,000 videos, or are you going to select
Yeah,
some
yeah.
and
Select videos, not 7,000, but most of the selected videos will be there. So
like those
we are
those
hopeful and we
selected
are
videos
open,
will
even if
be finalist or something?
absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay, the people, the link has been given on the screen, digitalmarketing.edu.in. So please go there, and you will be getting the link of the competition there, and you can find it on Facebook, Instagram, as well as maybe Twitter and LinkedIn as well, right? You have a very nice
Yes.
LinkedIn presence as well. If you people really go to the LinkedIn, because students literally need to go to LinkedIn nowadays. Students don't use LinkedIn, they just go on in Insta or some places. So YouTube and LinkedIn are must for any particular student of any particular stream you are actually following. Go to Digital Transformation Academy, and you will find tons and tons of information about how to improve the skills and how to learn more and progress in your professional life. So I guess here we have covered the today's topic. If we have any question here, I guess we don't have any question as of now. So, Mr. Yogesh Udgire, thank you very much for joining the session and telling a lot about what exactly India is doing and how digital entrepreneurship is going to change the world and how young minds can really achieve that.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. So we are turning off our session.